Let me know when everybody's good.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. I guess first of all, Commissioner, if you could just say and spell your name for everyone that's here.
Sure. It's Patrick Keliher, Keliher, and I'm the Commissioner of the Department of Marine Resources.
Okay. And I guess how would you characterize the meeting this morning?
I think it was a very positive meeting. We made some positive steps. We have some more work to do as far as reaching an understanding of the Passamaquoddy Tribe's fisheries management plan and how it works, and how I think the Passamaquoddies have a much better understanding now of the development of the law that put in place the cap, as well as I think a more thorough understanding of the Atlantic State Marine Fisheries Commission's compliance issues that we face.
And the law that's in place now, that is basically for sustainability of the species, is that right?
That's correct. This is frankly, it's an older fisheries management plan within ASMFC, where the tolerance for compliance was pieces of gear and numbers of licenses. For the last year and a half, the state's been working with ASMFC on a new management plan that is in draft public. It's a public information document at this point in draft form, and in the month of April, it is going up and down the coast from Maine to Florida for public hearings. The decisions on how the fishery will change will be made by the American Eel Management Board at ASMFC in May.
Mm-hmm. And in terms of the way that the Passamaquoddies do things and the way that this law does things, is there a middle ground, do you think, that can be found?
I think there is. I think we've gained a better understanding, as I said earlier, and I think I can't go into detail, but I think from my standpoint, we've made some very good strides forward. There'll be some continued discussions both this week and next, and hopefully we will reach that understanding.
And they had an issue where they had issued too many licenses.
That's correct.
How does that currently stand? Is that kind of in limbo now, or are you still asking them to
we validated 150 of the 575. There is continued discussions about how the rest of those licenses will be used. That's part of the discussion.
They're saying that they fish to a certain amount of tonnage.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with that?
No, from a management perspective, quota-based managements are a very important tool within fisheries management, and will continue to work in that direction with the tribe. Frankly, it's very challenging with the way this fishery is prosecuted up and down the coast to use quotas, but I think there are things that we can do to find those solutions. We're not opposed to that. It's just coming to an agreement on what the number would be. But that does not need to be part of this conversation this year. Moving into the next year, starting in May, is where the rubber will meet the road, so to speak, when it comes to coming to an agreement on a quota.
And will you have to change rules within a fisheries council in order to do this?
Yeah, there are several provisions within the ASMFC public hearing document. Those range from a complete moratorium or closure of this fishery to quota-based management to reduction in licenses and gear. So everything is on the table with this public hearing document.
Excellent.
Thank
you guys all good?